Hey, I'm Christian Lane, part of Aztec Music Group, and we are here with a band. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Who are you guys?
We're Diet Cig!
Hey.
What's your guys' names?
I'm Noah.
And I'm Alex.
What do you guys play in the band?
I play drums in the band.
And I play guitar and I sing.
Awesome. And so my first question for you guys is, what was the song when you were a kid that made you want to get into music? I know it might be, I'm going to have to rephrase the question for you, because you didn't start playing until after, like, college, right?
Yeah.
Until, like, during college?
Yeah, I mean, where do you go first?
I don't know. I grew up with like a lot of, my dad's a musician and I just kind of grew up in it. I can't say there's like one song, but there was just always music growing up, and it
Was
just,
there any, like, big influence on you?
The Used.
I listen
Back
to a lot of
in
the
middle
Used. I feel like this is a very, like, of where we are, I feel like people would like the Used here. So yeah,
San Diego.
in
Is San Diego big, the Used?
There's a Used poster in the bathroom
Whoa!
of like when they were like kids.
That's awesome.
I did like the Used.
What about you, Alex? Is there anything that inspired you to play when you were about to?
I think I was really inspired by a lot of musicians like Rilo Kiley and like Frankie Cosmos and like stuff I had listened to growing up, but also like when I got to college I realized like I could do that too. So yeah, I think I saw Frankie Cosmos was one of my first ever like DIY shows I ever went to, and so like seeing her perform, I was like, damn, like this is awesome. I would love to do that as well.
Awesome. And so, in an interview a year ago, you guys called yourselves as like noodles and meatballs and this like big bowl of spaghetti.
Oh my god.
Who said that?
And
What?
I think Alex said it, but yeah, leaving sauce in your path and just trying to have some fun. Do you guys still feel the same way, or?
Yeah, I freaking
Yeah,
love
sure,
meatballs
yeah.
and spaghetti.
That's
I
fun.
definitely. I think we are like one big mishmash of like comfort food and fun.
Yeah, sure. I don't remember. You
Who's the
saying
meatball and who's the noodle?
You're the
Alright,
meatball.
I'm the meatball.
Would you say that's like the food that most relates to you guys, or what? What do you think, if you were like reincarnated into a food, what do you think you'd be?
Ooh.
I think we'd be like an ice cream sundae that has like potato chips and like pretzels, like
Ooh.
sweet and salty
Yeah, yeah,
sundae.
yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, I say. Yeah, I think so.
And here, this is a question specifically for you, Alex. So what can you tell me about Shango Hall?
Oh my god, Shango!
AKA the Shango, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I used to live there my freshman year of college. It was the best dorm. It was the oldest dorm. It was like the creepiest old dorm, but it was like the best one. All the cool kids lived in it, and it was closest to town, and I loved it. It was great. Me and all my best friends like lived in the same hallway, and it was like really fun.
Awesome. What did you major in?
Digital media production. So like making videos, kind of like this one.
Hey!
Yeah. So.
And so you talked earlier, you know, your dad, he was a musician too.
Yeah,
And is it true that he owns like a drum shop?
yeah. He has a drum shop in New Paltz, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been a drummer forever, and I just grew up with it. It's great. He's a good influence on me, and it's nice that like I'm doing this full time now, so I get to actually like geek out about shit all the time. So.
It's awesome, yeah. And so who would you say is the person who like you most emulate when you drum? Your dad, or is there any other influence?
Shoot, I don't know. He's more of a jazz guy. I'm definitely not a jazz guy. I don't really know. I feel like, I don't know, who would you say I emulate? I don't think I like have one specific drummer that I'm like, this is my guy, but like I grew up listening to a lot of like the Used and like Block Party and like
Paramore, you drum to a
Paramore
lot.
was cool, like just like a lot of the kind of like pop punky kind of stuff. I don't know. I didn't ever step into the double kick pedal though. I don't think I ever will though.
I can do it.
Alright, let's shift back to Alex real quick. And so what happened to your Etsy store?
Oh, I ran it. My original goal was to run it for 4 or 5 weeks, and each week give to a different charity. And so when that was up, I kind of stopped the project because we were like touring and like just music stuff got pretty intense. But like the intention at first was to just do it for those like 4 or 5 weeks and like donate to like a different charity every week.
Awesome.
And so when that was up, I still have the Etsy, you know, account, whatever, but maybe someday more stuff will pop up on it.
Okay.
But yeah, that was
Nice.
more of like a short-lived project, kind of just like spontaneous thing.
And so we'll move back
Yeah.
to Noah real quick too. And it's another drum-related question.
Okay.
Do you prefer kits to be full or sparse?
Full or sparse? What do you mean by that?
Just like full drum kit, or is it okay if it's
Yeah, I can think just a full drum kit is fine. It's kind of what I like
Well, you
to
play
do.
like a 5-piece kit, which is like
No, I play a
3-piece?
play a 3-piece kit.
3-piece kit.
I got a rack and a floor and a kick. And a
So
snare.
I feel like you're all about like the basics.
I like the like really
simplicity.
small. I guess that's something like with growing up with my dad, it was always like try to do as much as you can with what you got, and like I don't know. I feel like I don't. Maybe one day I'll like add something else, but like right now I feel like I'm still exploring with the small, like the standard setup. So I don't know, it's fun. You know, I don't know. I've sat down behind like kids that have like a crap load of toms and a bunch of cymbals, and I just
Bill
kind of
Collins.
just like brain just like taps out. I'm just like I don't even know where to go right now because all I want to do is just like play a straight ahead beat, but I don't need to hit 6 cymbals to do that. You know, I don't know, but it's all cool. It's just not my style.
So for you, like, is less better?
Less is better. Yeah, keep it simple.
And here's another question for the both of you. So which city do you think is a great place to play at that most people wouldn't expect?
Omaha.
Omaha.
I like Omaha a lot. We played a lot of really fun shows in Omaha and didn't know like what it was going to be like. Also, Lawrence.
Lawrence, Kansas.
Yeah, we just played Lawrence, Kansas for the first time on this tour, and we were like, what is this going to be like? And it was so much fun. It was in the basement of this schoolhouse, and it was like sold out, and everyone was so sweet and cool, and like it was really surprisingly awesome. And Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville was cool. That always surprised me. There's a really cool team
It's
out
more
there.
like a sports city.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I just think baseball bats one of the first time, but now, no, there's a lot of really cool kids down there.
Alright, so here's another question for you guys too. And so you guys are actually currently on tour now.
Yeah.
But what are like the do's and don'ts when you're on tour? Are there any that you could share with us?
Do drink water.
Drink a lot of water.
Don't hold your pee. Like if you have to pee, like tell everyone you gotta stop. You don't want a UTI on tour. Nobody wants that. Like build in an hour for stops so everyone can pee when they need to.
I guess do be on time, be nice to everybody. Like everyone's working. That's like our motto on this tour.
Everybody's working.
Everybody's working because everyone is just like everyone wants the day to go well. So like if you show up on time and you're nice, like the day will be so much better. Everyone will be so much happier. And I know, and it's hard because like you get tired. You're sitting there the day and like we're on like 4 hours of sleep today, but we're still here. You know?
Everybody's working.
Everybody's working. It's fun. You know?
No, it's fun, and I would say do understand that like everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and that doesn't mean like people are working harder than other people. It's like everyone has a role in like the machine that like is our touring squad, and so like everyone has like their thing that they contribute, and it's like good to like work together as like this like well-oiled machine, and like not have like an ego about like what your role is or whatever. Like I feel like this tour we have a really nice balance of like everyone is like in it together and like just like knows like how they fit in with like all of our roles. I don't know, it's good, it's fun.
You guys actually added more members to play live with you guys for this tour, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we have a bass player and a keys player, and they both sing harmonies.
Yeah.
And so we're narrowing down the questions, but we're not done just yet. So another question for you, Noah. So, are you a big fan of Netflix? You watch a lot of shows on Netflix, or?
Honestly, not really. I feel like
What? You love all the action movies on Netflix.
recently I haven't really watched them. Honestly, I'm not gonna crap on Netflix, but they've had some really crap stuff on Netflix. Nothing that I've really wanted to watch. Hey, you can quote me on. I don't know. Just like Stranger Things was fun. That was good, but like, I don't know. Also, just feel like I don't have time to watch them.
I know, when we're on tour we never get to watch our
I
shows.
feel like we kind of catch up when we get back, but it's like one thing and we binge watch it, and then it's like, okay, that's it. I don't know.
But are you into stand-up at all, or?
Not really.
Have you heard of comedian Fred Armisen though?
I don't, Fred. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, he just released a stand-up like recently. It was like stand-up for drummers.
Oh yeah.
So he does
Yeah,
like
he's a drummer.
stand-up in like a crowd of drummers.
That's cool. Let's check
Yeah,
that out.
you do.
I feel like you would love that.
I have no idea. I'm so like.
With all these like niche drummer jokes that like no one would get, but you'd be like laughing your ass off just like.
I'll check it out. I didn't know that was a thing.
And then I have one last question for you two guys. And so that question is, whatever happened to Souls of Newport?
Oh my gosh, Souls of New Paltz. So that was like a thing I did that like when I was a freshman in college, when like Humans of New York was like having a real big moment. I was like, I want to do that. Like I want to do it in New Paltz because New Paltz has like so many freaking cool folks. And another thing I did in my freshman year for like a couple months, and then like it kind of tapered off. But it was fun. It was like a good excuse to like run around town and like just talk to people, and it was cool. It was fun.
my last question before we wrap up the interview: if you could replace yourself in the band with like no celebrity or no musician, who would it be? Who would you replace yourself with in Diet Cig?
That's a good question. Who would I replace myself?
I'd have like Niall from School fill in for me.
I can have Anna from Spook School because they have like the same haircut as me, and we kind of like look alike, and they know like a good amount of the words to our songs.
I've also just like been touring with them for so long. I feel like they probably could just.
But they're not celebrities. Like
They're
we're
celebs in my eyes.
Celebs in my heart.
Yeah, like big time name.
I think I would Haley Williams. She would do justice, I think, for sure. Probably much better.
I think any drummer can do it. I really don't think. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing anything that crazy. I think anyone. I don't know anyone's names. I feel really bad. I'm not.
Yeah, you're great.
I'm really bad at people's names, so I don't know anyone specifically. Oh, Matt Tong. That's the Blackboardy guy. The original Blackboardy. That's the only one that came in my head. Sure.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you for your time for your interview. Is there anything else you'd say? Anything you'd like to tell your fans?
We love you. Thanks for listening.
And where can we find you guys on social media?
Oh my gosh.
Just Google Diet Cig.
Yeah,
It goes
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Diet Cig Music on Instagram, at Diet Cig on Twitter, Diet Cig Sucks Farts on Facebook. That's not it. I don't know. I don't
Our
just.
Facebook is.
Y'all know how to use Google. Google is free.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.